We're back.
Again.
It's Drannz.
It's Emily.
And welcome to May I. We're gonna do things a little differently today.
Yes.
We're gonna eat.
Because we're hungry.
We're hungry.
We're thick bitches. Thick bitches need food.
I want to start with this one because it was just... I haven't seen something like this ever. My table's 75. I have him come in and eventually his girlfriend, friend, mistress, lady came in. And like, so she starts like with like this, and like, first of all, they're same ciders. Ew. I go to bring their drinks, and I swear to God, she was like,
love.
how do you put drinks down when that's that's a good thumbnail.
Was she like that when you brought the food?
Yeah. Like, multiple different times. So when I like dropped the drinks, and I like walked away, because she was like, and I was like, I don't know if someone died or she just needs some dick. One of them just tipped me, okay? He's behind the couch.
He's like, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. I'm stuck. Shit.
I'm just having a good time.
Okay, it's okay. I'm at the bar when this happens. So I'm serving with a fucking McDonald Jordanald over here. So we're serving, we have like nothing to do. So we're literally twiddling our thumbs. And I see Hosty with no mosty. This couple comes in a lot. So she's wheeling them in, but we don't have any tables left right now. So first she's like, okay, what about this booth over here? It's like, well, there's like a step on the booth. Like it's a whole thing.
No.
And then she's like pointing to this high top table.
High top table.
And she's like, what about this? And me and Jordanald are like,
No.
Oh, what are you doing?
No.
Is she doing that? Is she doing? Archie, I'm talking. So anyways, me and Jordanald are watching this happen, and we're like, oh my god, this is gonna happen. Like, what is happening right now? And we're literally thinking like, oh, she's gonna, like, they're gonna get a different table, da-da-da-da. But then they sit there.
I don't know how he got his wife there.
He literally was helping her up. Like, bless this man.
We had, yeah.
Bless this man, literally helping his wife up off the wheelchair and onto the chair, and she was good. Yeah, and then, but they ended up, it's my apple! Stop it.
That's like the youngest child just came out of you so fucking quick. It's my apple! At our establishment, if one person asks for water, you have to bring water for everyone. So I had one woman ask for water. I'm like, oh, I'll bring her around. And the one guy was like, no, don't bring me water. Ew. I'm like, do you not drink water? He's like, no. Ew. I was like, are you Iron Man? I was like, how the fuck do you not drink water? Like, you need that to live. Your pee is probably rank.
You just bring it. Usually I don't, sometimes most of the time I don't ask.
No, I just
And then when
bring
I bring it, they're like, I didn't ask for water. And I'm like, well, just usually it's our protocol. It's like,
you have
it's what we
spicy
do.
food, you have red wine.
Yeah. You know, it's also just common courtesy, just because, you know, humans need water. We're 80% water. Right?
Sure, I don't know.
And then this guy literally was like, I don't
want
drink.
it. Yeah.
I don't drink water. I'm like, what do you drink then? Coke.
Oh, you're gonna die at 30? Good for you. Okay, so we have a table that comes in Triple Whip.
Ugh.
A little backstory about Triple Whip. You need to brew a fresh pot of coffee just for them and put it beside them because they drink coffee like it's going out of fucking style. They also are so picky with their order and they try and fuck with you. They're awful. They're awful. And they come in every Sunday. If you do it right, they tip you really well. Anyway, so Triple Whip. Now you know who they are. So they come in, they're sitting down, and Bernie Mac is at, like, our Bernie Mac, not the real Bernie Mac.
Not the real R.I.P.
So Triple Whip gets sat. Bernie Mac is talking to a different table, like speaking to the table. Triple Whip gets up and she goes, did you forget about us? And she's like looks at the table. The table looks at her like, bitch.
He's like, what you gonna do? This is
was
your
like,
moment.
Yeah, I didn't forget about you. Like, I'm just with this table right now, but I will come over to you right after. And she fucking went the other way after.
Good for her.
Our restaurant sounds awful from the people that we expect.
Oh, I know.
We have a lot of nice people that come in. We just don't talk about them because
they're not
boring.
funny. They're not funny.
So we have this guy that comes in. He's so creepy. He sits at the bar and he takes pictures of us. We haven't caught him in the act yet, but we've caught him in the act.
I'll catch him one day and I'll be like, bitch, give me your phone.
Yeah. He's sitting at a table, which he never does, but he's sitting in blonde girls section. So we just got slammed. So we have a table here and then we have like a POS station here. So I'm at the POS station and then he goes, excuse me, and I like turn around and he's like his fucking Stella glass exploded. There's beer and glass everywhere. And he's like, it just, I put it down and it broke. And I was like, oh, fuck. 1 sec. I like threw a couple napkins that were at the POS station on the table. I'm like, 1 sec. I walk past cute blonde girl. I'm like, yeah, 75's beer exploded. You gotta go clean that up. She's like, what? She literally took the glass, went like this onto the tray and was like, yeah, you can sit at the bar if you're done, because like, I don't got time for this. And then, so
Hilarious.
He's so creepy. He's leaving. He had sat at the bar, had his drinks and everything, and he goes up to cute blonde girl and he's like, here's $5. I'm so sorry about the mess I made, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, cool. Like, he didn't, like, obviously we comped the bill. Like, she had no bill with her.
Yeah.
And then he goes outside, and then we see Jordonald at the bar, and he's like, what the fuck? And he runs outside, and he goes, yo, man, you shorted me $4.80. And Jordonald told me after that he had the bill for about 15 minutes, and he was putting money down, and putting money back, and putting less money down, and then putting it back. So he does that shit again. He's like putting money down. He goes, oh, I don't have the 25 cents. He's like, well, that's tough because you need to pay the bill. Also tip. He goes, okay, I need you to break this 20. So he breaks the 20 with a whole, he's like, and I need some change with it. So he breaks a whole bunch of change. I don't know how it went, what the bill was, but he like gave him the money. He goes, yeah, I'm gonna need that 5 cents back. Like he couldn't even tip Donald 5 cents.
Paget, the story of the boy.
Oh!
It was a nut allergy, right?
It was a tree nut allergy.
Tree nut allergy. So the kid wants to get a pizza. Our dough comes from another place, so we can't guarantee that there's any
like
cross-contamination. So she's asking, oh, is that an allergy or is that a preference? And the boy goes, and I quote, well, I'd prefer to live. And it's like a 13-year-old
like a 13
boy.
little boy.
I just imagine him having little glasses and being like,
well, I prefer to live.
I prefer to live.
Like,
brings me to my next story. Fucking I hate this one so much. Okay, so it's not my table. I'm managing again, but I have to deal with the situation because it is a severe nut allergy. Parents come in. At this moment, it's just the mom and the 3 kids. So she tells the server who sits them, not her, not the actual server.
Hey, we're just gonna get 2 of your brownies, but we're gonna want the ice cream on the side, no nuts, because they both have very severe allergies.
This is what they're told.
And then we're gonna get the ice cream, and then a side ice cream for extra nut allergy. For extra.
I'm just gonna go do my due diligence, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, so you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys cannot have our ice cream because it comes from out of store.
House, yeah.
There is cross-contamination with peanuts in that factory, and when I go tell the woman, she's just like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah. We end up bringing out the brownies. Now Dad's there. Dad and second mom, I think. I don't know how it works.
Stepmom.
Second mom, stepmom, polygamy, monogamy, whatever. Potato, not like potato. It's okay. Whenever another parent comes into the conversation and pretends like they've been there the whole time, it drives me up the fucking wall. Because I've already had this conversation with them, but now I have to reiterate it. So I bring out the brownies. I'm like, okay, so these are both the allergies, and I just let them know, okay, we didn't put the ice cream because A, B, C. And the dad's like,
why? Why no ice cream?
I'm like, oh, because our ice cream doesn't come from in-house. There is potential cross-contamination with the peanuts, and because you guys have a severe peanut allergy, and I quote, no EpiPen.
My little sister is allergic to stress. And she has an EpiPen on her 24/7.
Fucking, I'd be dead.
Like swells. Her mouth swells, and like it could go to her throat. Like,
so Dad is like,
Well, what's the brand of ice cream?
oh my.
and I'm like, I wouldn't be able to tell you that off the top of my.
Can you bring it up for me?
It's Chapman.
Does it say it on it?
It's Chapman's.
Does it say it on the actual bucket?
And I'm like,
God.
yeah, no, it does say may contain nuts. And he's like,
Well, may contain.
I'm like,
That's cross-contamination, you fucking twat.
this is what I've been warning you guys about. So then I leave, but then apparently the server comes back to me and they're like, apparently they're mad because apparently they asked for the ice cream on the side initially, and I was like, but they can't have the ice cream. But then she's just like, and so I go over and I'm like, So I think there was some miscommunication because the ice cream, you guys, they can't have the ice cream. And they're like, no, we wanted the ice cream for ourselves. Second mom, can I get a side walnuts just for myself?
They're trying to get some life insurance.
So I'm like, okay, yes is the answer. What is the question? So I bring out the fucking Ranny, walnuts. Either way, it's a nut. It doesn't matter. Bring it out to the woman. The child's right here. The second mom's right here. I'm literally like putting it right next to her. I'm like, don't eat these. Like looking at the kids. Like don't do
Stay away.
This woman's gonna kiss her child goodnight, and he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Like,
They're trying to get that life insurance.
I don't understand. This is why I don't. One of the reasons I don't want to have kids because it just doesn't make sense. You have a life.
Why do you need nuts that bad in your life? Like I understand needing nut that bad in your life,
Yeah,
but
like
like
a nut?
nuts.
Yeah.
Chill.
Go.
So, best tippers. I had my favorite family come in. It was so cute. So they come in all the time, and the woman is so sweet. They get the same order every time. So she comes in. I'm like, "How are you doing? How's everything?" She's like, "Good. No kids." I'm like, "Are we getting wasted?" She's like, "Yeah." So I stayed on an extra like 45 minutes, and then I was like, because I finished all my duties, I was like, "Hey guys, I'm really sorry. Like, they're taking me off the floor." They're like, "No, we'll settle."
Mm-hmm.
So their bill was $80, and they gave me 16. That's 20%.
That's right.
Yeah, because 8 plus 8 is 16.
Well, one of my best tippers was like I want to just shout out to whenever you're really busy and there's a wait list, people come sit at your bar, right? So I'm bartending, I'm manning the wood, and then people are having their tables ready and they're starting like, "Hey, can you get 102 to settle?" And then we'll transfer them over. Either everyone wanted to stay at my bar or they settled up with me.
Yeah.
That is so rare because people usually, if they have one drink,
They're just gonna put it on their bill. Why would they tip
Why
twice or whatever?
Why would they tip twice? But so many people were like, "Yeah, no, we'll get the bill."
My worst tipper was very deceiving. So I had 2 beautiful men in business suits come in. Yep. Ordered 2 things of fresh squeezed orange juice, which is expensive. They order their food and they do like extra meat, extra cheese, extra this, extra that.
The expensive shit.
And then this other fucking guy shows up, not in a suit, not looking too hot.
Fucking sweatpants, right?
And he got just an appy. And then he asked for the bill. So the bill was $72. He put 100 down.
Archie, shut the fuck up.
Then he put the 100 back in his wallet.
Nope.
And then he put a 50, a 20, and a 5. And I was really hoping there was another 5 in there. And I go and I grab the billfold, and I'm like, I'll grab you some change. No. Thank you so much. Keep the change. Thank you for your $3 fucking on your $72 bill.
Yeah. Worst tipper? Okay. I feel kind of shitty for saying it because bartenders don't have to tip out as much as servers. But when you have people at your bar who are only getting food and fucking water, that's what I mean.
Agua?
Oh, I was saying agua, but
Waga? I speak Spanish. You're like a white mom on a vacation. Gracias!
Dinadias. I had 3 men. They got like nachos. They got a bunch of appies and I think like 1 beer each. Losers. And it was a no tipper. Like it was so. I think the bill was like 40 something. Just tip, man. Like I'm right there. I hear you talk. What are you gonna get? Are you gonna get that? Do you have money on you? No, I don't have any money on me. You have your visa? Yeah, I got my visa, but like baby said like I can't spend any more money because of the last night with the strippers. It's like, okay, yeah, so who's gonna get it? Okay, well I'll get it, but like we'll put it on 3 different cards. Okay, we're gonna put it on 3 different cards. Are you gonna tip? What's a tip? So like
That's our episode. Thanks for watching, and
I hope you enjoyed our food sounds.
yeah,
that
I
mukbang.
don't know how that's gonna be.
I'm sorry for future Darian editing.
You're like, why did you have to keep talking while you had food in your mouth?
Like you say that, but then you still do it. Like you know better, but you still do it because you're nasty.
And remember,
Tip your motherfucking server, bitch.
You know it.
bye!
Bye.